Hello, everybody. You're listening to Alfred Celebrity News Updates. Alfred Celebrity News Updates is brought to you by the company Alfred and Friends. To find out more about how you can invest in any one of the subsidiary companies of Alfred and Friends, or to check out our numerous products and services, simply go to alfredandfriends.com. For this update, I'd like to talk about Mike Tyson returning to boxing. It is something that a lot of people have been talking about, and it actually is quite interesting. There are many things to be said about it. Mike Tyson released a video of him working out, and apparently his workout session, people are saying he's very good for his age. But keep in mind that this thing about a boxer returning to box, a lot of people are commenting about it and are saying that, well, this and that. And, I believe someone was talking about if certain kind of steroids and certain kind of drugs are allowed to be used, that it might make somebody that age fast enough to fight with somebody younger. What I would like to emphasize on all that talk is that, as interesting as that is, there is another side to it, and I want to talk to those who are interested in business. The other side to it is, what about Mike Tyson fighting people within his age range? It is not reasonable for Mike Tyson to come back and be fighting people that are in their 20s and their 30s at his age. You see, I know that Evander Holyfield has come back, or is saying that he's coming back, so we can see a rematch of Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson. But how irresponsible are you to want to see two old men fighting? That is that question. It is not something that people should really get so excited about. Keep in mind that if it is done, there's a lot of money that is going to be made. We saw what the Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao fights did. We saw all that money that was made. We even saw the KSI versus the other YouTuber, something Paul. Is it Rogan Paul or something? I can't quite remember his name, but we saw the numbers that fight did. Because now the world is kind of different, very different. If two popular people want to fight, due to all the streaming services and all that is available, and due to the fact that attention can be seriously monetized, if people want to see an event or if people want to view something, a lot of that can be seriously monetized. Keep in mind that now, due to the coronavirus issue, people cannot be expected to gather in large numbers at one location to watch the fight. So that is a problem. But that being said, let's say that is solved. Or let's say that people are viewing it virtually and all of that. And if people are viewing it virtually, not as much money will be generated from it. But let's leave that aside. What I want to point your attention to now is the market for elderly sports. There are a lot of people who are not young anymore, but they can still play sports and play it in a way that people want to see them, and there are a lot of people involved in it. Because the people who are interested in sports when they are in their 20s and 30s are still interested in sports when they are in their 60s and 90s. And the people who are their heroes, who they looked up to, are still the people they look up to in that same sports. There are a lot of people who love Michael Jordan and don't care about LeBron James. And there are a lot of people, because of their age, they care about Julius Erving and they don't care that much about Michael Jordan. You see, it's a matter of age. So the fact that people are getting older doesn't mean that they are no longer part of that sports market. So what I'm saying is that there is an untapped sports market. You can actually have more money generated, a replication of every league for the elderly or above certain age ranges. But you keep people within the same age ranges, and you have to monitor the sports to be under certain medical responsibilities. So you can have a baseball league for elderly people, They still love the sports. There are still a lot of elderly people who want to watch their same heroes. And keep in mind that it is based on this reality that something like the Big Three, I believe that is the name of the league that Ice Cube started, is based on, kind of, because he got retired NBA players to play in his league. But I'm telling you that there is a world in every single sport for people who are elderly, but they have to play under lesser standards, even in running. So, and it is different, just like they have Special Olympics. They should have, and there is a greater market. So, this is something I'm going to look at, and I'm going to look into it big, because actually a lot of money can be gotten from this, and I'm not looking at boxing only, or perhaps even at all. That is not the major thing. I don't personally even like the idea of boxing for several reasons, So, that being said, it is just an open market. So, if you're listening to this, you really need to reach out to me on alfredandfriends.com. In one way or the other, we could work together, and we should work together, to take advantage of this opportunity, because there's a lot of market for it. Michael Jordan, for example, may be old, but he can still play basketball with people within his age range, and people will be willing to pay more money to watch it than they will pay to watch the NBA in a regular season. And that is a fact. You see, so that being said, we've come to the end of this broadcast. Go to alfredandfriends.com and reach out to me. I would love to talk business with you. Also, if you are listening to this and you've not given your life to Jesus Christ, I'd like you to go to alfredandfriends.com, click on the salvation prayer link in the main menu. When the page comes out that has the prayer of salvation, say that prayer and give your life to Jesus Christ. That is it for today. Thank you, and God bless you.